Well, Kate, we're off Hogney Road now, where we're following Rensselaer County Sheriff's deputies. Confirmation a man's body was found face down somewhere in those woods. Looking for positions to cut, overtime to eliminate, salaries to slice, anywhere to save a buck. A curious neighborhood surrounds an active crime scene where for 4 hours, police have tried to learn how and why 2 people have died at 1142 Inner Drive. Good evening, Kate. For months, this school has been sitting on the chopping block, but tonight Van Antwerp Middle School may finally learn its fate. I can't give you any guarantees that any of those stars are going to show up, and I have to make a minor correction. To be honest, I'm not on the red carpet. I am behind the concession stand.
It'd be very nice, generous of you to come.
I know I speak for a lot of people when I say it's a tremendous compliment to them that you came here.
Oh, well, it's the least I could do. Are you kidding?
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
You feel bad about what you did? What
I
you might
didn't
have
do
done?
anything. I had no part of this. My name isn't even Eric.
Calling himself Solomon Green, the man police ID'd as Eric Green is arraigned in Colony Town Court, charged with aggravated assault upon a police officer and robbery.
We have a litany of physical evidence and otherwise, but the building of the criminal case remains ongoing.
Police search for Green started Monday, wanting him for ties to the Plaza stabbing of state police veteran Rodney Smith.
He knows the area, which he was no stranger to this particular location. We would have anticipated that certainly if he had the opportunity, he would have gotten out of town.
But before 1 o'clock Tuesday, at the same time Smith was released from Albany Med, police found and arrested Green near Washington and Western Avenues.
Certainly it is a group effort. We enlisted the aid of local law enforcement. Albany PD was a prime resource. I cherish the rapport that we have.
But Green insists he's not their man.
Well, I want to say to the trooper. I was nothing to say to a trooper. I don't know what that was about.
It's been so inspiring to see people get up in that chair and just so courageously just shave their head. And every year I'm like, oh my God, I want to do that. I want to do that so bad. And every year I'm like, no, I'll do it another time. I can try it. And then all of a sudden the buzzer comes out and they were like, let's sing Dream to Dream. I dream the dream I and you hear it in the video, I'm like, right now? What? And we were like, yeah, let's do it. So then we just started singing and that just happened. But there are dreams that cannot be. And there are storms we cannot weather. My aunt died of cancer and I was really close with her and I just thought of all of those things and how many people and how many families suffer. My life would be.
It's a really wonderful representation of life, on how in the midst of how beautiful it is, there's pain and there's sorrow and there's hurt, but at the same time there's still hope. There's always hope.
I actually got a call after I did it from a friend's sister. She's 11 and she has cancer. And she called me up crying and she said, that was like the most touching thing that I could have heard right now. And it was just like incredible to hear that I touched someone that way. It was a great feeling. Now life has killed the dream I dreamed.
You never think about it till it happens. We're lucky, been fortunate, and blessed to be come out of this unscathed.
34 lacrosse players and 3 coaches from St. Michael's in Vermont walk away from their bus on its side after hitting a car on Interstate 87.
Initial reaction was surprise, shock. It was pretty chaotic, and we weren't really sure what was happening at the time.
State police say a 65-year-old Saratoga resident had been driving his Porsche erratically in front of the bus. The driver is in critical but stable condition. His passenger, a 64-year-old woman, died.
We have collision reconstruction units on the scene, as well as our commercial vehicle enforcement units are on the scene, working to determine the cause of the accident.
4 of the 34 athletes sustained minor injuries and were treated on site. Nothing their coach says will keep them from playing a now postponed Long Island tournament. We're okay, he says. That's what matters.
All of our players had the ability to talk to the parents on the phone. That was one of the first things we did, make sure they let them know that they were safe and everyone's okay. They're safe. happy and they're recovering together.
Gotta stay motivated.
Jermaine Payne sways to R&B on Central Avenue on the coldest January day in years.
Secret is you gotta have layers, lots and lots of layers. Couple scarves, gloves. Other than that, hand warmers.
It's the only way, he says, he and his fellow outdoor workers can shiver through the cold.
You just gotta keep moving, keep your body warm.
Do you try to think of warm places?
Yeah, I guess. I try to think of Florida on a summer day.
Zach Crossett has a sunny enough outlook to say it's not so bad out. Temperatures in the teens, wind chill of 3, nighttime drops to the negative 20s. While pumping gas? Really, Zach?
Could be a lot worse. So at least it's a job.
What he didn't mention is he's layered too. Frostbite, hypothermia, windburn are very real and really worth avoiding after all. Ask Alan Dotson. I can see it in your eyes that you're smiling. I don't even...
Yeah.
How do you manage that?
Well, I dress for the weather.
Again with the layers. Alan sweeps streets from Colony to Albany and never trades his smile for the winter blues. Like Zach back at the gas pump, Alan says the weather won't get him down. Would you rather be working inside?
No.
Really? Even on a day like this?
Even on a day like this, I'd rather be out here. I like being outside.
State police say a state trooper has been stabbed downtown. It happened just a short time ago near the Empire State Plaza. There are very few details available at this time, but police tell us the attacker is still on the loose. Shoppers are out in force to get all those Black Friday deals. That tops your news in a minute. And I'm Erin Vannella. All of the headlines from across the region are moments away, but first, here's a quick look at your forecast.